think I had something because I was in pain for 4 days. But it wasn't serious enough for me to be like, I'm going to the hospital. But it was serious enough for me to be like, I ain't going to the gym. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna lie in bed and go, oh, my stomach. Lauren, can I get water, please? Can I make a cup of tea, Lauren? Hey,
Man flu.
yeah, man flu. Thank you.
Since you talk about the gym,
Let's talk about it on the podcast.
guess what, guys? We are on the podcast.
No, we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, we started? Okay.
Yeah, that's the intro.
I almost said fucking something.
Guess who's been going to the gym?
Who?
Me.
And I can confirm he sent me pictures of him going twice a week.
I've gone 3 times a week.
Ah, 3.
Yeah, I went 3 times. So like I started going the week before last, and I started like halfway through the week. So I went 2 times that week.
Ah, okay, that's what I meant.
And then
2 times that week.
last week I went 3 times.
Next week 4?
Yeah, actually. So
The week after 5?
the only reason I didn't go 4 times last week was because we got really drunk one night and I didn't go the next day that I had planned to go. And so that day got canceled. But my plan is like 3 days doing like the arm training stuff. I don't know what it's called. Upper body. And then 1 day doing legs. The last week I just did like only arms and back because that's all I learned how to do from like the trainer that gave me like the introductory courses. And then my friend came with me yesterday in the morning to like teach me how to do all the leg exercises, like the leg machines and stuff. So I did
So your
leg day
friend
yesterday.
taught you to leg press 5 kilograms on each side. Because Hannah, I don't know if you know this, but you weigh a lot more than 10 kilograms.
It's not 10 kilograms total. It's like 20.
You cannot count the
or
machine
30.
on a leg press.
But
the
that's-
machine is
But it's my first time ever doing a workout ever in my life.
Get the form right.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is, by virtue of being able to stand up and walk your own weight, you can always, by virtue of that, leg press your own weight.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you just walk in.
See, I don't know that. He just started me on something
Okay.
simple, and
No,
I guess he saw my like shaking when I was pushing it, so he was like,
Did you lock your knees?
No, I did. Well, I did the first time, and he told me like, don't
Yeah,
lock your knees.
never lock your
So
knees.
that's what I've liked about the place that I go. They gave me like the first time I went, they gave me like an introductory course.
Yeah.
The guy asked like, what do you want to learn? Like, what part of your body are you trying to build up? And I told him I was like, I'm just trying to get rid of my stomach and this little neck fat that I got going on. If I get a little bit of muscle, that's a little plus on the side. I said, I'm not trying to get ripped like you. And he was like, okay, I got a few things for you. So he showed me like the pull bar and this like little like, it looks like a dumbbell that like you pull towards your chest.
Keboro.
Yeah, sure.
But you said dumbbell, so I'm very confused.
I mean, the
the
thing you
handle's
hold-
kinda like-
the handle's
Okay,
like
no,
a dumbbell.
keyboard.
Feels like a-
Yes. The thing you put like this, but it's a dumbbell. Oh,
Some like thing where you like push it up from your shoulders.
shoulder press.
Shoulder press, yeah. He taught me how to do like the bench bar. They got a cool little machine. You don't like have the actual bar thing. You like twist it to like unlock
Smithson's
it.
machine,
Smith-
yes.
That's cool.
Smith-
I like that. And then some like simple like hand weight exercises and some stretches and some. I guess I did crunches and some like leg thing where you like put your legs together for the audio listeners. You put your legs together out and then you lift them all the way up like while you're on your back.
Okay.
And then put them down and then
That's
all
good.
the way up
'Cause
and then put
you
them down.
mentioned like 3 upper body and then 1 leg apparently. But I was like, where's the cardio? Where's the abs, the core?
Yeah. So I do that.
So
at
you
the
do
end.
it, okay.
Yeah. So I do all the arm stuff and back, I guess back stuff as well. And then I do some cardio
stuff.
at the end. Yeah.
Are you sure you're
back
going to say it
shots,
like
yeah.
that?
He's getting back shot.
And then I did some leg stuff this weekend. So I don't know. It's one of those things where like obviously there hasn't been much of a change, but I just feel better after working out. So
Nice.
I should have been doing this a long time ago. But hey, better late than never.
True.
Amen.
Yeah, I won't flame you for going to the gym.
Yeah.
And like keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't
As long
flame
as I
you for
keep
that.
going, that's the
Yeah.
trick, right?
But when you stop,
yeah, you can flame
if
me.
you stop.
I mean that's also a motivator, right?
Yeah, that is motivation.
If I stop, they're gonna flame me so hard. I gotta keep going. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for like 5 year old Hunter's like a 6'8" black man. All natural.
Wait a second.
Have you seen those memes?
Is that what
I've
working
seen a
out
lot of
does to
those
you?
I've been seeing so many of these memes where it's like you see this small kid and it's like 2-year natty transformation and then the beat drops and it's like this like 6'8" black dude who just getting out. It's like, oh, these memes are just popping up so much.
They didn't teach me the skin tone changing workout yet, so I don't think I've unlocked that skill
They
yet.
probably do that
It-
somewhere in
It just
Gangnam.
happens naturally
Yeah,
when
okay.
you start building muscle.
So you're like
skin gets
halfway there,
darker,
right? Yeah. What about so I feel pretty good because if you go back and listen to our episode where we talked about our New Year's resolutions, this was mine. Start going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of started to follow through on mine. How are y'all's New Year's resolutions going?
I've been going to jiu-jitsu 3 times a week.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Choking some kids out.
Well,
Dude,
Getting choked out by kids.
no, dude.
He did do that last weekend.
I did.
200.
No, it's been fun. Like, there's, I've been sparring with people my size, so it's been pretty rough workout, but enjoyable. Yeah, it's nice. And the thing that I liked about it is that because it's a new gym with different people, yes, like it just kind of feels like I've been able to focus on things that I wasn't focused on before, like certain moves and kind of getting some other techniques down that I kind of just left on the side. And yeah, so it's great. I fucking love
Is
jiu-jitsu.
it also when you spar with like people you spar a lot before, you kind of know their moves?
Yeah. So you know like what kind of things might work on them, and then you kind of just focus only on doing that often, and so it kind of gives you that nice change.
So what would be better, like going to the same gym for a year, or changing a gym every 3 months or 4 months?
I don't think that changing a gym is necessarily a great thing, but I do think that like mixing it up with training partners is ideal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
if
they
you have
ever-
a chance.
do they ever do like collaborations with other?
Unless there's like tournaments and stuff.
Gym collaboration.
Yeah, there's
interrupting
tournaments.
Well, okay, so I'm thinking like my ping pong club that I was in university. We would always like go to other schools, or their schools would come to ours, and we would do like cross days where like we'd play against the other people's players.
Can
And
we
so I'm
walk
wondering
that
if you
back
ever.
quickly? You said ping pong club from when you were in university. You're still there, mate.
Hey, no. I mean, well, yeah, I guess technically, but as of this week, I'm confirmed 100% graduation.
okay, you got your little thing?
Congratulations.
Well, I don't have it yet, but I've contacted the department
Yeah.
and just gone through the right channels to be like, hey, am I graduating 100%? Because I have family coming over and I need to know if they're going to get here, and I have to be like, sorry,
Surprise!
let's
I'm
have a
not
fun time while
graduating.
you're here, but come back
no.
in 6 months for next semester when I'm done.
Yeah,
but
that's
no,
good.
yeah, I'm
That's good.
completely done.
Congrats on that.
Thank you. But yeah, so that's what I was going to ask was, do you guys ever have have other gyms come to you or go to other gyms to have little like?
Not that I haven't
sessions?
experienced it. I think sometimes there are gyms that kind of have like a sister branch kind of thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes the people from there might occasionally come to the other, but it's kind of more of a situation where like I'm not in my area at the moment, so can I just join the sister one for a couple of lessons kind of thing. But other than that, no. It's just maybe if you sign up for tournaments, you go against all the people from the other ones that are also competing.
Yeah. So when's your tournament going to be? When are you looking for it? I know we've talked about this a lot on the podcast, but I also forgot.
I mean, because I started at the new gym, what I basically did was I took out all of the stripes from my belt and then told the guy, like, I'm just going to start again from scratch.
Okay.
And so, like, I would have to re-earn my stripes again.
Frosted
And-
Flakes.
I'm just picturing that though. Isn't it kind of like, I don't want to say scummy, but you
Smurfing?
take out, yeah, it's like smurfing. You take out your stripes, you're like, let me join the white belt tournament.
But I am
And you
white
just-
belt, though.
You just ragdoll some kid. You know?
No, because like I mean, okay, so I did tell them beforehand that was what I had, but like I don't want to, like I just want to start from scratch because I kind of, it's a little bit of like a debate I have in my head. It's like I got these stripes from another trainer, like I didn't earn them with you, so I want to, like out of respect, kind of like earn yours since I'm at your gym now, kind of thing. I think once if I already had my blue belt in the other gym, then I would just keep my blue belt. But since it's white belt, it's like, and like, yeah, people know that I trained before, so I'm not sparring against like the complete newbies.
Good.
Yeah. So, anyways, since I'm kind of starting from scratch again, basically, I guess it extends a little bit the time that I'm gonna have in white belt, and then my plan always was before I get a blue belt, I want to compete in white belt and win.
I'm
in
there.
white belt.
I just want to see you choke some
for sure.
guy out,
Yeah.
except for Hunter.
Yes.
Someone
who's not us.
Someone who can compete.
I've seen it a couple of times. It's not fun when he doesn't fight back the eighth time. you
But
know?
like to be completely honest, like it's there's a big chance I wouldn't win, you know? Like people who go for competing are always like super fit and like really strong and everything. So I want to try it. I want to try to win, obviously, but I'm not like expecting 100% that I
I
would.
rate you can. if the boys are watching,
Yeah,
and it's like that final round, you're getting choked out, and we just started shouting, Brian, like, ow!
Yeah, that's what I was
You
gonna say.
get like that movie scene where you just breathe in and fucking like reversal this guy or something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Believe.
Yeah.
That Owu joke was the one I was gonna make. I was waiting for a break to say it.
But I do.
Man goes werewolf mode. And just
I do
starts
think
fighting the
also
homie.
like when I do decide to compete, I'm gonna. I mean, since I'm training, I'm hoping that I am losing weight along the way, and then compete at a lower weight
yeah.
class. Because at the weight class I'd be at now, I'd be going against pretty big fucking.
So you
people.
I was gonna say you're the lightest of the big dudes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't you just do like a serious weight cut?
But I don't want to do like as a weight cut. I just want to like naturally get to a lower weight that I am now, because I think that I am over the weight that I should have for my height and my build. But yeah, it's not that much. Like I think I'm at 90 kilos right now. I think I could easily get to 80 and I would be right at 80 or maybe even under 80.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, Dogger? Yours was traveling, right? Travel more?
Yeah, it's only January.
I
So.
went to heaven on Friday.
If you want more content like what you've been seeing here, but a little bit more raunchy, a little bit more unfiltered, a little bit more crazy,
But also a lot more educational.
in some ways, check out our Patreon where you can see clips like this.
And she was like, she comes closer and then she's like, you want and I'm like, no, I can't.
Yes, but I can't.
Yeah, that's the answer. It's like, I do, but...
We just said it directly. Oh, you jerk off a lot.
Oh, no. I just remembered. There is no way that it wouldn't turn you on if a woman said to you, slap me with your penis. Smack my face with your penis. That would be
Why
okay.
is he
that
so
would
visceral?
be. That would be very.
Why is
very-
he so visceral?
That's exactly what happens on our Patreon. So if you like more of that,
Don't hesitate to subscribe.
Only $5 a month. Go check us out over on www.patreon.com/those4
From guys.
And back to the episode.
Jesus.
So, you haven't traveled at all? Have you set any travel plans or anything? Like, kind of preparing
I'm
for
going to Japan in March.
it? Okay.
Hey, to meet up with
Ricky,
Ricky. Yeah.
Are we all going in March?
whoever wants to come.
Okay. Is it
Shit.
is it open? It's an open invite.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
You hear that,
I
podcast
could-
listeners? If you want to go to
I could
Japan,
possibly make that.
Okay.
Maybe.
I might too.
I'll tell you after like the details.
Yeah.
And then I'm going probably for my birthday to Iceland in May, because a friend of mine, he has these lavish birthday parties, and we have like he has a birthday 3 days before me, so like I'll have to be there.
Define lavish. I want to hear Iceland lavish.
So it's always like a kind of a costume party,
Ooh.
and it's like sometimes you go
Is
to
it like Eyes Wide Shut type?
What is that?
You've never seen Eyes Wide Shut?
No.
Okay.
but it's like what?
It's a Kubrick movie. Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise.
Oh, I know the movie, but I haven't seen it.
But it's like
It's
usually
a
when you
fun
go to a
party.
party, like at some point most people will like go, okay, let's go to a club or whatever. No, this is a party you'll stay all fucking night until morning. It's like,
We should have more of those.
We shouldn't. No, I won't be there.
Where we stay at home all night?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. Stay home all night. Yeah, please.
but it's like he's known for these parties, so like I have to go back to, because it's his big 30th, so like I'll have to be there.
That's a big
Isn't
one.
your big 30th as well?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
mine is not as big
It's
as
a little
his.
30th. He'll have his big 30th in 5 years.
I'm only 25, you know. So yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. I don't think you're at the you meet the age requirement to join this podcast.
Not as that's kind of.
Hannah's 30 as well. Didn't you his
Yeah,
last
I'm
birthday
almost
party?
30, yeah.
No, you are 30.
I am 30, yeah.
Apparently, according to your last
Korean age,
birthday.
I am 30. Someone asked me the other day what my Korean age was, and I was like, 30. Holy shit.
I always answer the same thing. Doesn't exist.
Yep. That is the way to go.
Yunzong no nai.
Yeah. the Korean age.
But
What was-
technically, I guess that fits my New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I got 2 plans already.
2 plants
so nice.
already?
So
That's good.
far.
Damn,
So
and
far.
like
Yeah.
Iceland again and only
Yeah.
within a few months.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
bad.
if he wouldn't have a party, then I would probably not be going. That
I
time.
feel like you do go back pretty often, though. Oh, like at least twice a year.
In comparison to us,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say twice per year.
Yeah. What was yours?
I haven't been back yet.
My what?
Your New Year's resolution.
Oh, I don't know. You remember everyone else's except for mine.
That is a dick move.
It is
That is.
blanking. I am blanking on
It's
it.
almost like I was the first one to say travel. And yet you
That
were
is-
like,
yeah, yeah,
and yet
yeah.
you were like, hey, dogger, yours was travel.
But
That
it's
is what
probably
it was. He said it second.
it's,
That's
pro-
why I
it's probably
remember.
like because I didn't have any others.
Still mine. But But I mean, I just got back from traveling already. Yeah,
Yeah?
I was in Pyeongchang for the weekend.
Not to be confused with
skiing.
Pyongyang.
Hey, go up north.
Hey, they are
True
opening
leader.
up again.
Are they?
Yeah.
Another
Sorry.
travel idea for us?
No, I'm
No,
not
I have
doing
the tattoos. I
it.
don't think I
I'm
can go.
not getting there, no ways. I know my dumbass will do something so that I could not come back.
I don't think you even have to do something.
Yeah, you
they will
exist.
they will just say you did something and then you can't come back.
So all that combinations, nothing. But I went to Pyeongchang, which is just a area in Gangwon-do.
It's where they had the
where they have a lot of
Winter Olympics, right?
Like,
skiing. Yeah.
A
so
what?
Winter Olympics. What's that?
They also
A-
had the
a
actual
what?
Olympics. didn't
Pyeongchang.
they?
It's
What?
a small like town in Gangwon-do.
Maybe some years ago.
I had thought you said like Aryan. town.
Oh, area.
Ah,
Not area.
was like,
whoa, what is this conversation about? Came to North Korea, talk about the Aryans. Damn. Homies, whoa. No, I just went on a ski
The area in
trip.
town, that's Pyeongtaek.
Which is also something we are trying to plan. It's a ski trip for us.
It was kind
Yeah.
of funny how the ski trip came about because I mentioned we were planning it and Lauren heard ski trip. So she just fucking went full steam ahead and made plans and stuff.
But funny thing, I'm probably not that excited about the skiing part. I'm just excited about the trip.
Yeah.
Same. No, the skiing was fun. Second time ever seeing snow as an African man. But skiing.
Did you try the bobsled?
Cool running.
Cool Runnings
Cool Runnings,
is
one of my
like
favorite
top
movies.
5 movies of all time, just from how ridiculous the concept is. We are Jamaica, we got a bobsled team.
Such a great movie.
No, such a good movie. No, I just went skiing, but I wish I was a 5-year-old kid. I was telling Hunter on our way here. There were so many kids snowboarding, but tied to their parents, so they didn't have to do anything. They could just go, and the parents would snowboard, and they just.
So they are attached like to the legs? Or how does it work?
I don't know. It's like they've got these backpacks on, kind of like a leash,
Yeah.
or for the full body.
But
and
are
then
they
they'll
on their
just
like
tie-
own board?
And they're on their own board, just in the front.
Oh,
The parents control everything. And I was like, one of the kids that went past me, her eyes were closed. She was asleep. And I was like, this is the fucking life. I'm lying there in the snow after wipeout number 7 or something, and this kid just comes past with the eyes closed. I was like,
I'm just wondering, what
Nice.
if the parent just sends it and then
I don't know. You could
I
ask one
think
of those parents.
I have a vague memory of that. Like the only time I went skiing, I was probably around 5, and yeah, one of the only things I remember about that was my parents telling me like, "Don't go down that one; it's too dangerous." And I just fucking went through
you
that
can't
one.
tell
and
a kid that.
Yeah, no, but like because I was going there, and then my parents were like, "No, not that one." And then at one moment when they weren't looking, I was like, "Fucking," and I got fucked.
So
I got fucked. My knees are gone.
are all of you guys skiers?
I can never
No.
walk
I would be
again.
a snowboarder.
I mean I skied, but I'm neither. I haven't done
Oh,
it
no,
since.
my question is, if you went, would you ski or snowboard? That's
Probably snowboard.
I would personally snowboard, yeah.
I would ski because, again, second time seeing snow. That would be the third time, hypothetically. Continue fucking making A's.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I think skiing is the easier one to like learn at first, but I think skiing is harder to get good at, like in terms of like actually being more advanced at it. Whereas snowboard, I feel like is harder to get started at, but then once you kind of got the basics down, it's a little bit easier to progress skill wise.
I just want to sit on the fucking cable car thingy thing. Just and come down again.
With the Jagermeister thing in your
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring. I bought a little like sled. I'm just gonna take that sled and just go wee.
While getting up, they have like a sort of snow village area they call it.
Yeah.
It's just like kids with sleds and their parents. I was like, that looks fun.
Yeah.
Fuck snowboarding, fuck skiing, just being on a tiny little sled or like they had these tubes as well. I was like, this one
Oh, that
Ajuma
looks
went down. Fuck. The smile on her face, I wanted that.
Instead of your top of the mountain
Yeah.
fucking struggling.
Instead, I was like, oh, here we go. Knees, you can do it. So yeah,
I'm down.
one down.
I'm down too.
11 more to go. And I've been cooking a lot of things. I made a vegetarian dish in the week.
Ooh.
Vegetarian pasta. So pretty simple, but I used like 3 different mushrooms, prepared 3 different ways, and I was like pretty proud of that.
Nice.
So you're trying to be a vegetarian?
No, just once a week I want to eat vegetarian,
That's nice.
so that it forces me to learn new shit. Because man,
I mean, I do that once
It's
per week
meat,
when I
meat,
eat
meat.
ramen.
hey, ramen's got like dehydrated meat in.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
true,
yeah,
true, true.
that
Ah,
doesn't
damn,
count,
damn,
no.
I failed.
So
But that's like the little stuff you sprinkle in, right?
The
Yeah.
vegetables,
Yeah,
the
so
dried
just don't put that
vegetables. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Then you're good.
vegetarian, hey, cheers.
Do some jajangmyeon.
My plan was to go like vegan, like cook vegan, but I was like, fuck, butter, cream, little
It's
sprinkle of
hard.
cheese. I was like, no ways.
So my best friend we were best friends since middle school, which is a funny story I tell one time on the podcast. He is completely vegan as of I think 3 years ago, and so every time I've gone back to America and we hang out, I'm like, oh, you want to go get burgers, whatever? And he's like, I'm vegan. I'm like, oh, I always forget. Like, so I came over to his house one time while I was there. This man whipped up mac and cheese with broccoli and sausage in it. That's completely vegan.
Mac and cheese, hold the cheese.
It's like
Oh,
vegan.
baby.
It's vegan cheese,
Mac.
vegan sausage.
If it's vegan cheese, it isn't cheese.
Right. That's the thing. Bro, it's the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life.
So he
can't
It was
say
so
You
good.
can't say that on the podcast while your mom's watching.
My mom doesn't make mac and cheese.
Okay, cheers.
But legit, this, like, out of all the mac and cheese I've had, like, the bars and stuff like that, it legitimately tasted the best that I've ever had. And I was just like, how is this not real?
on your birthday? And
Yeah,
you were
and
like,
this
is the
was-
best? No, this guy.
The mac and cheese on my birthday is the one from La Luz, which is
I did
fantastic.
not take you to La Luz on your birthday. I took you to a barbecue.
Yes, we did go to the
Roadside
barbecue
house.
because I was thinking something different.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that place was really good as well,
That's twice.
but it's not the best one.
That's twice.
I want to strike 17 this week with Brandon. I'm surprised he's here today, is all I'm saying.
I'm surprised I'm here today. That's all I'm
I
saying.
think when I came to Korea, it's the first time I had mac and cheese. We don't have it in our country.
Oh, never thought about
Interesting. Is that
What do you not have, the mac or the cheese?
It's fucking like like
The end.
I've seen like the like craft fucking packages, right?
Yeah,
I think that shit is illegal in Europe.
yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
no,
good.
it is.
I don't
I'm
like
pretty
it
sure,
either.
yeah.
Yeah.
The flaming hot Cheetos are also illegal in Europe.
Wait, actually illegal? I thought you were talking about like culturally illegal.
No,
No.
Well, actually illegal?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
it has
why?
too much fucking
The
preservatives and shit.
preservatives, American
Yeah,
preservatives
the
and stuff.
ingredients. A lot of American shit is illegal because
Like,
of the
yeah.
ingredients in it.
Yeah, I think
didn't know it was
flaming hot
illegal,
Cheetos. I think
though.
that's
That's crazy.
banned as well.
I know that they. I mean, when my older brother was living in London, they stopped importing them because they
I mean,
made
it's
them
kind of
illegal.
similar to just
Wow.
fucking drinking bleach.
I think it's like the red dye in it or
mean
something.
American chicken?
Could be.
No, people don't import American chicken. It's the cheapest in the world to import. But ain't nobody want fucking bleached chicken.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I never knew that. That's so interesting.
There's a lot of American stuff that's very
But
bad
what
for you.
American bans is the fucking Kinder Joy eggs. That's
yeah,
wild to
the
me.
Kinder eggs.
Yes.
You can go
Why?
buy an AK at the
Yeah.
Is it
So-
because the toy is a
Yeah.
hazard for the
yeah,
kids?
the toys are hazards, and so Americans like.
I
"Damn."
just say Darwinism, you know?
But I feel like we used to have stuff like that in America.
They
Yeah, used to,
it's always
Hunter.
like stuff that they put in afterwards, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. Because a kid joked on it. The
Yeah.
mom
Yeah, a
like
kid joked
sued
on it,
the
yeah.
company or
But
something.
lo and behold, a kid. Fill in the blank.
He went to school very angry that day, but still.
Oh, it took me a second. Just got
Okay,
it.
second, there we go.
Nah, let's not go there.
Just got it.
But it's insane. Some of the
Someone's gonna be angry.
politics
Yeah.
Like you
No,
talking about that.
on a completely separate note to change the conversation. Mom, if you're listening to this podcast, don't forget Bryant wants you to bring some flaming hot Cheetos
Oh yeah.
And Sour Patch Kids for me.
and Sour Patch Kids for Brandon, which I also forgot.
Yeah.
The only thing I remembered was Cheetos, but I got the wrong type of Cheetos.
Can I get a Twinkie?
Twinkie, yeah.
And a Twinkie.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
you
you
did
got
say
Always
Twinkies.
wanted to try
Twinkies,
that.
we all wanted
Always wanted to
Twinkies.
try that.
They are
Yeah.
so
The
addictive.
Twinkies are so
Oh, yeah?
good.
And I
Except
have
for in my
something
family.
else
My
I would
family's
like.
got a Twinkie incident.
Oh yeah.
Dad, if you're watching this one, please leave the full comment from your side. Nina, leave the comment from your side. Tell the world what happened with the Twinkie incident.
What's your side?
Because my side was after a week of my dad and my sister not talking to each other, I sat them both down at a table and I was like, y'all need to talk. And they were like, don't get involved. And I was like, okay. That's my side.
How does
Damn.
a Twinkie
Yeah, how does
have
a
anything
Twinkie
to do
A
with it?
Twinkie led to my
Now I wanna
sister
try it even
and my
more.
dad
Oh,
not speak
I see,
for a
I
week.
see.
And I was
Fight
like,
over Twinkies.
yeah, it was something over a Twinkie.
That was
Gotcha.
like a
but
fucking
like
chocolate version Twinkie or
because
something.
they have like similar kind of like custard little pie
yeah, yeah,
things
yeah.
here, but they don't taste at all the same.
It's not as artificial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, that shit is like crack. You just have one and it's like, oh shit, I need another one. I need another one.
That's
Yeah.
what's in it. There's crack in it.
And
Same
you always
with-
get like the box of 4. Man, that's a box of 1.
Same with Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is the same, dude. Like I just start eating that
The
shit.
cereal?
Yeah. And that shit like it starts to it always cuts the roof of your head.
Yep.
I mean of your mouth. The roof of your mouth.
It's like shrapnel.
Well, you're eating it
Yeah.
wrong. That's the problem. He's fucking just rubbing it on his head.
No, it really does. It like you start to feel like little bits of skin kind of starting to hang, but you're like, I don't care. Fucking
Did you do
What?
the actual Captain Crunch or did you do the all berries Captain Crunch? Because there's 2
All
types
of
of
them.
people. Okay.
I like not the all berries. I like the one that is mixed or just the Captain Crunch.
Gotcha. I always did the all berries. I didn't,
All
for some
berries is
reason, the
good.
little like yellow ones, even though I'm pretty sure they're all the same flavor, just different colors. Now,
Never tried it.
I would
probably
always
illegal
only
in
do the
Europe as well.
berries.
Dog and I just like, what the fuck is going
You guys
on?
don't know Captain Crunch?
If it
Oh,
fucking
no.
fucks up your mouth, that sounds
Yeah, I don't
illegal.
Want to eat that, no,
What were
that
like-
sounds like it should not be sold.
What were like the popular cereals
Like
in your
fucking
countries?
the normal stuff. Like,
Cheerios.
no, okay, whoa.
Ooh,
man.
dude.
Cheerios. No, I
Honey
my
Nut.
dad.
Rice Krispies, lads.
No, we didn't do
You
honey.
know Rice
What?
Krispies?
Yeah, we
Honey
didn't do
Nut
that. I mean, we
Cheerios?
have
Honey
them,
Nut Cheerios, yeah.
Honey
You
Nut
didn't-
Cheerios is
yeah,
the
I
one.
think
I didn't do the
I
honey
can
nut.
give you a
There's something
nut,
called-
honey.
I knew that's where I was going.
There's something called Cocoa Puffs.
Yes,
yeah,
I
that's
love
good.
Cocoa
Cocoa
Puffs.
balls.
Cocoa
Yeah.
Pops.
That shit,
Cocoa Puffs.
if you didn't let it soak a little bit, that would cut your mouth.
What the hell was that?
That's the commercial.
That's
Never
that's
seen that.
Captain Crunch, but like they're so good that you can't
Stop.
wait to let it soak because you just start eating it and then you're like, oh shit, that was good, and you pour more in the bowl and then more milk and you're fucking like, and then your mouth is like bleeding and you're like, I don't care. You finish the box.
I just can't get over the mouth bleeding while eating
I wasn't really a
cereal.
cereal kid, but once I started drinking, when it's like a late night, just fucking a bowl of Cocoa Puffs, fucking milk, I would slam that.
I like how
Interesting.
this man just said he's not a cereal kid.
Like,
and
I
he said,
didn't-
when I started drinking. And like, you started drinking when you were a kid.
Did you guys ever have Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No.
That was a big one that my family was into. My sister loved that.
We
It's
had
good, but
Lucky
it's not my
Charms.
favorite.
Yeah, we had Lucky. Yeah, I
No.
mean, we had all of them.
But I think they banned that.
Yeah, Lucky Charms
know-
was great.
You
From
know what-
Africa, you guys are talking about food. I'm just like, no.
You know what they
Food?
have?
Food in general.
You know which one is kind of weird that they only have in Korea is the Oreo O's.
Those are so fucking good, though.
They are, and they don't have them anywhere else. They don't have them in the States.
Really?
Yeah.
Oreo O's? Maybe. Okay. Maybe I'm just.
They sold
I've
them in,
Seen them here.
like,
that I
limited-
Have it in my mind.
Limited edition in Costco in Iceland.
Yeah, I think they were abroad at one point, but then they stopped producing them there,
It's just
and
like-
then
it sounds
and now it's just in Korea.
it's so good.
Yeah,
But
but
I,
those also have kind of the same problem. They kind of do hurt your mouth a bit.
yes, that's why you just gotta let it soak a little bit.
This is why they kept it away from African kids. They were like, stay safe.
No, dude,
bleeding
I
gums.
can't. I literally can't buy cereal because every time I sit down to have some, I just finish the whole thing in one sitting.
It's because it doesn't have nutrition.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I just can't stop having it.
My issue is
I
that
can't
in Korea,
control myself.
it's cereal's so expensive here.
Is that your issue? My issue
That's
is that
one
they have
issue.
spring onion flavored cereal.
Also that, yeah. They have a lot of
yeah, they've got
non-good
spring
cereal.
onion flavored cereal, and I was like,
am I wrong if I think that sounds could be kind of good?
No, look, if I ate it and it was good, I wouldn't be surprised. I just don't think I'm gonna eat it
Yeah.
out of my, you know.
They probably also have
own
like
choice.
kimchi flavored cereal.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wouldn't put it
Kimchi
past
flavored everything. They're
Not
back to
surprised though.
episode
They have like
1.
prawn crackers.
That's delicious.
I
Prawn
know,
crackers?
but you kind of
Yeah,
when you-
seiuka.
when you
Oh,
first
yeah,
when
yeah.
you first get here, you're kind of like, eh, why would that be a
It
thing?
smells
But
fishy.
it's so good.
Yeah, those are really good.
Well, the Myeongtae one, you can never find it because everyone loves it. But that's like the dried fish.
Speaking of dried sea things, when I was in America, I found a thing of kimchi. Not kimchi. Kim, the seaweed.
Seaweed,
Just
yeah.
like dried seaweed. And I know kids in Korea love that. So I was like, oh, I should get this and see what my nephew thinks of it. And I tried to give it to him, and he would not eat it. And my whole family were like, it smells so fishy. Like, I don't want this. And I was like, it's good. I'm over there just like, like
It is good.
chowing
good.
down on it. I was like, I don't get it. They were just like, it smells like the ocean. And I was like, y'all love seafood. What are you talking about? It smells like the ocean. My mom eats clams. Like,
No, that sort of. Why did you, as I was speaking, you
Because
ended
I
with
just
that?
hear-
Why did I take so long to get it?
I don't
oysters,
know.
oysters,
When you-
oysters.
clams, choge.
My mom
I really like
clam
clams.
just
I can't speak anymore.
I've never been into kebab. But
I'm sorry,
Can't speak
Mom.
anymore.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
like how
I
you
can't
only
control
use
my
that.
thoughts.
I'm just gonna pop this beer open and pretend like none of that happened.
It's the fucking Americans and their palate, man. It's like they eat everything, but also eat nothing at the same time.
Yeah, like I said, you have to be introduce it in like an American way.
So you gotta take that game and deep fry it.
There
Which
you go.
they do. You know, you can.
That is
deep
delicious,
Fried Gibbons.
though.
It's delicious. Yeah,
Wait,
but-
really? I don't think I've ever had deep fried kim.
I don't think
But
so.
it's not from.
They like do it like
when it's still like fresh.
Gotcha, gotcha.
especially when you eat like tteokbokki, the rice cakes.
Yeah.
They'll have like the things on the side. Sometimes they're like deep fried kim.
I still want to try to. I think my family, while they're here, they have to at least attempt to eat the
Sundae?
no. I won't even submit them to that. The moving octopus.
Okay, because can you please stop doing this? I'm actually get with all
Wait,
this, man.
they can't eat sundae, but do you think they can eat fucking sanakji?
Sanakji, yeah, that's it. No, I don't think they can. I just want them to try.
That is
Yeah.
like the most shocking.
Yeah. 'Cause
I
it
think I
moves.
can get them to. I think I can maybe convince them to just like try it, but I don't think I can convince them to try sundae.
What?
Why? How? One
Sundae is
scoop?
so much easier.
Yeah.
Well, because sundae you have to order your own thing, right?
What?
Usually, like, isn't it like a personal like sundae guk? Don't you usually get?
You don't have to go
just
Sundae.
go to a
Go
normal
tteokbokki
pocha, a
place.
tteokbokki pocha,
Yeah.
and order like.
Just with the tteokbokki.
Oh, just like the
sundae,
side.
yeah.
Ah, I see. What
With
you're
the
saying.
salt.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you can
Okay.
dip it in the
Or
tteokbokki
even
sauce.
just dip it in the tteokbokki sauce and make it easier.
That's how I like it.
Well, that's what I want for dinner now.
I don't even.
Shit.
I didn't even want the rice cakes.
Hey, I
I just
guess I'm
want the
not going
sundae and
there.
the tteokbokki sauce.
No,
I'm sorry for Sunday now.
I can't.
It's been so long since I've eaten it.
No, I know. I don't think they'll try the sanakji, but I think I'm gonna take them with my girlfriend, and she loves sanakji, so she can eat it if they don't eat it.
I think whoever says they like sanakji, they're lying.
I've got so many students who like Sanakji, and I'm just like, okay,
I think they just want to be cool.
okay. I remember one dude, I was out of curiosity, I said why, and he was like, oh, the freshness, this, and the mix with the sesame, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Can't argue with the
no,
freshness.
so I was like, look, fair enough, but you can do anything else with cooked stuff too, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
or other better tasting raw food. I love raw food. I love sushi. I love yukwe. But Sanakji is just,
But sanakji is as fresh as you can get.
Yeah.
It's literally alive.
I went
Well,
a couple
not-
of
not technically,
a few
but-
weeks ago. I went to what is that fish market? Noryanjing?
Noryanjing, yeah.
It's close to my office.
Oh yeah, I went there and I had some food there with Sophie and her friends.
some sashimi.
Pretty good. Yeah,
Some
Hue.
hue.
Some hue.
it was good. I mean,
especially fresh there.
like
You can
I'm not a person who usually, I mean, I don't dislike it, but I don't usually choose to go to have fish in any way. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you go first to like one of the stalls and like, I want this one, this one, this one, and
I
then they, like
think-
bring it to the restaurant?
I didn't do it. I think Sophie's friends did.
Yeah.
Because they came upstairs with
But
it.
that's like if someone's going to Norangton who's listening to this, you can like choose your seafood and take it up to one of these places.
Alternatively, the other big one is Jagalchi Market in Busan.
Yeah.
Same principle. Go choose whatever. Just literally point.
Yeah.
This one.
And
Yeah,
then they'll
basically
send
it's
you to,
like
like,
the
a place
first
to cook
few
for you.
floors are the whole market, and then you go upstairs. They have the restaurants, but yeah, you go downstairs. You're like, I want this, bring it
You
up.
can have it
What is
raw,
Norangjin close to?
fried.
Itaewon.
Itaewon? I'm gonna
It's-
take my family there.
It's on the other side. It's like between, if you're taking the gold line,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
next to Yoido, I guess.
Gotcha.
You've had me eat seafood?
Yeah, my mom. I mean, they love seafood.
Oh yeah.
They just don't want
Yeah.
raw.
You just said your
Your
mom likes
mom likes
clams.
clams.
Sorry.
She really likes clams.
Typically, I don't think they would do raw seafood.
They wouldn't need, hey?
I think they would. I think that's not
I think
like
they'll
hard
try
to.
it.
Sashimi?
Does your family eat sushi?
Yeah, but my mom usually gets the cooked sushi.
They probably like the like California
yeah.
California
California
rolls.
deep fried California
But
roll.
I don't know. So my mom's
American, right? Deep fried that California roll.
our throwback to last episode, our boy Country Club. He loves
Is
sushi.
he coming?
No, but he takes my mom to sushi a lot, like once a week. And so I don't know if she's started to branch out on her
Well, we
sushi
can help her.
choices. So I'll
and then
ask
she
him.
can go back and surprise.
It is
Country
actually very good.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
that I don't usually eat fish, but I really enjoyed it.
Especially if you get it there, it's like
how
so
deep
fresh.
did you go? Did you have like monge as well?
I don't think so. It was just like different cuts of fish,
Okay.
like sliced up fish.
Let's
Monge
not go
is-
too far.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I went to. If you don't know, monge is what directly translated sea pineapple. It's like this bright orange red
No, I
looking
don't think
weird
so.
thing.
No, it was just different kinds of fish, basically. And, like just cut little slices. They were really nice.
Speaking of fish, I went to the aquarium yesterday.
Which one?
What a
I went to the Jamshil Aquarium,
Which-
and I don't know if it's a.
Is it the Coix one?
no, the other one.
The one in
Jamshil
Lotte Tower?
Tower. Yeah.
Lotte Tower, yeah.
I don't know if it's the elitist in me, but Chattanooga, Tennessee, is famous for their aquarium.
Ain't
We
no
have
way.
an amazing aquarium.
How'd
At
that-
one point, it was the largest freshwater aquarium in the world.
How have you
Isn't
never
that like-
mentioned this before?
Isn't like 8,000 miles from the sea.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a freshwater aquarium.
Okay.
I mean, it has
okay,
saltwater areas, but it was the largest freshwater
That's why it's the
aquarium in the
largest,
world.
because it's the only one. No one wants
No,
to see the
there's
freshwater
much
fish.
larger ones now.
No one wants to see the
but
freshwater fish.
I don't know. It's just that one's just so much fun when I go every time. And when I went to the jump shot one, I was just like, this is kind of boring. Like, I think part of it is that it's just way overcrowded, and there's just a lot of little kids running around screaming the
That's
entire time.
definitely it.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely,
it's-
yeah.
But the penguin exhibit at the one in Chattanooga, I feel like it's just you see the penguins so much better. They're all
Why
not
do
a-
you have
penguin's not a
penguins in
fish.
Chattanooga?
Penguin's not a fish.
We also have
Penguins at the freshwater.
we also have a
aquarium, cheers.
stingray petting zone.
Oh.
You can
I
pet
ain't
the
trying. I ain't
stingrays.
saying.
We have-
I
I
learned
mean,
from my boy
everything's cut
Steve
off,
Irwin.
but yeah.
I ain't petting no stingray.
They're not
Bring back my boy.
dangerous,
Bring him back.
but you can pet them. They have
Fuck
like all these
stingrays.
different
Oh,
like
it's dead.
interactive exhibits. Okay, we'll replace the camera in a second, but they all have all these interactive exhibits that are pretty fun. So yeah, I think that's why I'm like, it just wasn't as fun as I thought it would be, but
But you can't feed the fish with a milk bottle in Chattanooga, Tennessee, can you?
true, you
Wait,
can't do that.
what fish are you feeding with a milk bottle?
Just like these like little fish. I don't know.
Know a couple of those.
Yeah, I don't, I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know what kind of fish they were, but they were just feeding with a little milk bottle. And the beluga whale wasn't even out. That's like the big deal in there.
Wait, they have a beluga whale?
Well, specifically on that, it's because there were several protests in the last couple of weeks about the beluga whale.
Oh, really?
Beluga whale. I didn't, to be honest, I'm talking about it. I didn't read any of the articles, but I don't know why I Googled beluga whale in the week, but it auto finished Google beluga whale Korean. I was like, enter, and I just fucking saw so many articles. I was like, okay, I don't know if Korea's eating the beluga whales. You know, if something,
Nah,
if
fuck
something
them whales.
crazy is happening. I was like, what the hell?
I come from a country where we eat whales. So fuck them whales.
No, that's why I was like, I know people do eat them, so I was like, I'm not gonna get involved.
They're
now.
eating our fish anyway.
Because no, a month ago, Korea bans eating dog meat, and I was like, don't tell me that the crazies went from dog meat to beluga whale.
They already
You know what I'm
successful.
saying? Yeah, I was like, I don't want to get involved, but I do know beluga whale Korea was trending in the past couple of weeks, so maybe it's got something to do with that.
Interesting.
Probably.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm scared.
But I saw
I'm
they had
scared.
they had the sea lions and the otters. Oh my god, the otters were asleep in their little bed all together cuddled
Do you know
up, and it
what
was so
otters
cute.
do?
What they do? They
fight.
build bridges.
No, they
That's
take.
beavers.
It's a beaver. That's it. I'll take you.
That's beavers. Wait, I don't know
have
what.
seen I have seen like otters like have gang wars.
Yeah, they'll have gang wars. They'll take the they'll take seals and stuff and they'll rape them.
What?
Yeah.
Otters?
Yep.
They're too small. How?
Nope.
Oh,
But there's a way. Jesus.
Maybe they're packing.
So it's like a thing like with otters. They're like, oh, they're these cute little things, but they're
Yeah.
fucking vicious.
So there's kind of like
Interesting.
no, it's like the concept of like a dolphin. Everyone loves a dolphin.
Yeah.
But dolphins are messed up creatures.
Yeah.
You know, they're so intelligent, but they're so messed up.
like they
It's-
play with the bodies of
yeah, they
penguins
play
and
with the
shit.
bodies
Yeah.
of penguins, and they try and take people in Australia down for a good time or not so good time. It's insane. The dolphins are scary creatures.
And otters as well.
interesting.
Like we could fuck up an otter, but like other smaller animals.
you say it
can't.
until a gang comes.
Yeah.
How many otters could you take at once?
Just saying, they got heat, man. You gotta be careful. The modern gang.
I'm gonna go home and start photoshopping otters with like guns.
Yes. Yeah. Did you ever see the subreddit? It was birds with arms.
Oh yeah.
That was like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
classic
yeah.
one. Oh, I loved that
Those.
subreddit. That was great. That one. What was your first like subreddit that you remember? I think we all
I
here
don't
browse
want to.
Reddit.
I don't want
right?
to talk about it.
At least you can't. I can't remember.
No, I don't.
I genuinely don't remember.
Are you not a Reddit person?
No.
What do you look at?
the news.
But there's okay. Well, yeah, sure. I guess that's a fair point.
I, mean, I don't really look at it anymore since they kind of fucked it up.
Reddit. I still look at it for like specific things that I'm interested in, like League and Call of Duty and stuff
And
like that.
the one you mentioned to me on Friday, or not?
Well, we don't
yeah.
have to talk about that.
No, so the one- that one?
No, we don't. have to
'Cause
talk
that
about
one-
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No. But I remember like the first person who showed me Reddit, they were showing me these two subreddits. They're like, "Oh, these are hilarious. This website's so funny." And the first one they showed me was Birds with Arms, which is a place where people post pictures that they photoshopped of birds having arms. Pretty self-explanatory. And the other one was called Dragons Fucking Cars.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's just like a niche subreddit that people would post on of like animations and drawings of dragons and cars.
Actually, I do remember maybe the only one that I've really like looked into was there was this dude who was on a motorcycle and a dude like stops him and like threatens him with a knife to like get off the bike. And the dude is like, yeah, okay. He gets off the bike. As soon as the robber gets on the bike, the dude pulls a gun and shoots him.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So you're on those subreddits.
You know, I kind of did this, but I'm unsurprised that that's the one Brian saw.
Yeah.
There's also one called 50-50.
Oh, I remember.
It's either gonna be like a wholesome
no.
video or it's gonna be
Oh,
something
I like
horrible.
that.
I hate 50-50. That's subreddit as scared. me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they changed it a little bit, but the original 50-50 I remember was really,
No,
really fun.
it's haunting. Like I'd look at the comments only just to sort of gauge.
Be like, this video is either going to be two kittens cuddling together and taking a nap, or someone throwing up like burger fluid or something like that.
That's kind of been maybe one of the things that I've been enjoying the most now is like some of the reels that I send you guys on Instagram. I look at the comments and they're so fucking
Oh
good.
yeah,
They're
Instagram reel
always
comments are the
gold.
funniest thing in the world.
Even the most wholesome, pretty ones, and it's just like some random ass comments. They're so good.
Have you seen the ones when they're like hate from Canada? There's like someone like just showing like their outfit or something like it's like just fuck you, hate from
Oh
Canada.
yeah, I have seen that.
So fucking funny. I don't know. Instagram reel comments are the funniest thing in the world.
Dude, that's weird. I just haven't been watching reels lately.
There was one where this like girl kind of does boy, I'm not sure, but someone is like making all of these different kind of like coffees and like, oh, you can do this and like make these drinks, right? And it's so chill. Like this person is just making different drinks and the comments are just fucking roasting this person, but like absolutely destroying for no reason.
Well,
It's
can you
so
possibly
fun.
like roasting the way they make coffee? Or?
No, it's because of the looks of the person.
It's mostly
Oh, that's so
that.
sad.
this is what you get off on.
It's
Now it's
funny,
like
dude.
you look at it and you
It's
like
funny.
This is what you get off.
you kind of do one of these laughs like fuck.
Yeah.
You know how you like, kind of laugh like not at the thing, but kind of the situation.
I enjoy it. I don't care. I do, and I do. I do laugh at people bullying other people.
That explains how we're such good friends.
But I don't know. I've been using Reels a lot. I kind of stopped using TikTok.
Yeah.
I never used.
I never had TikTok. Yeah, not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
I was gonna say like I'm not supporting China, but then I'm drinking Qingdao.
That's why I got you watching that.
Did you guys read about the rockets filled with water in China?
No.
What?
Yeah, there was like this major scandal that they uncovered in China that the like all of these rockets they siphoned out the fuel, and apparently a lot of these soldiers were just like using it to cook food and shit.
Yeah.
And then to like not
Oh, like out of like missiles?
yeah missiles like missiles.
They did like a what do you call it? An investigation, an audit or something
Yeah.
of the Chinese military or something
How
like
have
that.
you read news about China?
I follow the news.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you really
Yes,
don't.
I do.
I'm surprised.
It was crazy.
Big
A bunch
surprise.
of like high ranking officials got
Yeah.
sacked and everything, and like, and basically this whole division of rockets that they have, they can't count on them because they don't know how many are functional.
Basically, this came out because of the recent like Taiwanese elections that were going on, and China kind of like putting a lot of pressure on it, and people being like, could China go to war? And I guess then stuff started coming out and being like, oh, China's like their military power has been misrepresented by like high ranking officials because of all this like scandal stuff that's going
But it's
on.
also funny because like all that sort of stuff is still why I don't trust China. Because it's so nice to deflate. Yeah, we can't go to war. Look at all our missiles not being functional.
Well, I don't think it was like I don't think China was telling anybody. It was like
yeah,
leaked stuff.
No, I know
it
that. But
was.
what I'm saying is anything that does get leaked from China,
Yeah, I
you
just
don't
can't
know
still trust it.
what is leaked from China and leaked from China. That's what I'm saying. It's like, China made Jack Ma disappear. Man,
that?
China
Oh,
can
shit.
do anything.
Is he still
No, he's back.
disappeared?
He's been back for a while, but like the fact
But
that
now he's a good
the
guy?
fact that now he's a good law-abiding Chinese citizen. You know what I'm saying? How do you make the richest man in the world disappear?
I remember that.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
just he disappeared for a solid month and he came out very CCP pro.
Also, the
But he just basically disappeared
yeah,
from
just-
the public.
gone.
Yeah.
wasn't it the Dalai Lama or Dalai somebody also disappeared? This is like throwback to episode like 3 or 4 of
no,
the
the-
podcast. We talked about this.
Not Dalai Lama.
It wasn't the Dalai Lama. It was the Dalai something. The guy under the Dalai Lama.
The one who's supposed to be the successor.
Successor,
Yeah.
yeah.
When he dies. Yeah, they.
No, not the successor.
Yeah.
No, because when the Dalai Lama dies, the new Dalai Lama is born.
But or the person who like
It's like-
identifies.
yeah,
him or
yeah, yeah, the
something.
person
I'm
who
not sure.
identifies.
But yeah, they
Disappeared, and they tried to like install their own guy in
Yeah.
that so that they could be like, oh, this Chinese guy's the Dalai Lama, and then bring them in.
So yeah, you're telling me now must believe that they got water in the missiles? Look, I'm not saying it's wrong. I very much believe some soldiers were like, let's cook,
No,
But at the same
I do
time,
believe
like,
it because like corruption is rampant in China, and it is very possible that some high-ranking officers like either sold it or like something happened. They weren't like taking care of them. They weren't functional, and then they were just like, no, it's fine, it's working, it's good, and they just like say that to the higher ups.
Have you guys followed the Taiwanese elections at all?
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Oh, I feel so fucking retarded now.
This is a politics podcast now.
I just
Get
don't-
my brother over here. We can have a really
I
good
just don't really.
conversation.
I don't want to
Is he
sound.
watching?
Probably.
I don't really follow news anymore. Just can't be bothered.
I do a little bit.
I try to.
I mostly follow Korean news because you know.
Yeah, I'm following Korean news, but not.
I follow Korean news probably the least, unfortunately.
That's why I'm like, you don't listen to
Yeah.
news. Why are you watching Chinese, Taiwanese news? You planning?
Because
You heading over?
It's a sell.
no, it's
The inside man.
I don't know. I think it's just interesting to listen and learn about. I mean, like it was more so because I had learned more about the Taiwanese elections that were going on, and that kind of just led into hearing more news about China and stuff like that. And so I kind of heard about.
No,
this
no,
as
don't
well.
get me wrong. I'm happy you're reading and listening to news. I'm
I
just
read
curious.
I read a lot of American news.
No,
I
I'm
will
just
say.
curious why Korea is your long-term plan, but you're not interested in the politics.
Because I don't have a vote here.
You don't have
But
votes
you
in
could have
China.
a vote here. You don't have a vote in China. Good point. But I'm saying, if your plan
Yeah,
needs
that's
to be a long-term, you can get a vote.
Really?
Yeah, in local elections, yes.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
I always thought that since
That-
I'm a foreigner
no.
that I'm always never going
That's
to be
what
allowed
I
to
thought
vote.
as well. But one local election, the guy came to me and he was like, "Vote for me. I'm nice to meet you." And I'm like, "I'm a foreigner." He was like, "You can vote too." And that's when I found
Oh,
out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
But you
I
have
always
to have
thought
like a
that since there was
long-term
not like
visa.
a-
No, you must have a F visa.
Gotcha.
And
I figured since there was
you
no
can vote
like
in your local politics.
nationality, like in America, you can become a U.S. citizen. Like I figured since there was not really
You can
like,
do that
Korea,
in
you
Korea.
can
I mean, you
become-
can,
But you have to give
how
up your
hard
own.
is that? Like,
you have to give up your
that's-
own citizenship.
yeah.
It's no, that's the easy part.
Oh, yeah?
No, just saying I give up my own citizenship. That's the easy
Yeah.
part to become a Korean citizen as a foreigner.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to kind of explain the process? Because I don't even.
Oh
know.
Lord knows, but
I just know it's extremely difficult.
I can't get to his name now. He's one of the current members of the PPP. His family was a missionary in Korea for like several decades.
The fuck is the
and
PPP?
he was the People's Power Party, the current ruling administration.
It's called the PPP.
Yeah.
People's
I just-
Power Party.
I thought it was just the Red Party.
So
Number one
I-
party.
Yeah,
It's because like the red, the colors red.
this guy. So he, like, his whole family's like missionaries in Korea for decades, centuries. He's like the third or fourth generation, and so he was born here.
Mm-hmm.
The man speaks Korean better than he speaks English, and he's like 50, 60 now, and he's only now a Korean citizen.
What is
Wow.
his color?
Hey,
Probably
He's
yellow.
a white man. He's
a white man?
Yeah, no, just the normal
Okay, I,
white
th-
dude.
I
No,
thought
no.
I followed Korean shit, but I guess
Yeah.
not.
I can't remember his name. In Yong Han, something like that.
Oh, he's
Lee Yong
got a
Han.
Korean name and everything.
Yeah, he's Korean. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess like
Interesting, yeah, I've never heard about
I guess
that.
foreigners will
No.
never integrate into
And, like-
Korea when even the foreigners are fucking what?
No, that's insane. And like, there's just so many other layered dynamics. But this 50, 60-year-old dude who's, yeah, that's how long it's taken for him to become a Korean citizen.
I just remember
Wow.
this one American guy who became a Korean citizen, and then there was like a drug scandal.
Oh,
You guys
Mr.
never heard of this?
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? He was on TV and everything. He was like famous for being like this guy who was a Korean citizen as a white guy, as an American guy. But then I think it was his son that was like smoking meth.
Oh.
Shit,
But he-
always the sons.
Yeah, but then he kind of took the blame and he just got canceled and everything. But he was always considered like he's just Korean because like
Yeah.
he's on TV and everything. It's like, oh, he's just Korean. But
Kinda
as
like-
soon as that happened, he's American.
Yeah.
But he is a Korean citizen, so it's
kind
like,
of like Jackie Chan was like a member of the Communist Party, and he was like part of this board of like anti-drugs kind of thing. And then they caught his son; he was smoking weed in China, and then like it was kind of a big deal because like he basically just got a slap on the wrist, whereas anyone else would have fucking yeah, pretty funny. Jackie Chan, baby.
so yeah, it was like a big scandal, and he just disappeared.
Bye.
What was his fucking name?
First time I heard
They
it.
disappeared
that's
even
why-
his name.
I'll look it
China's
up
not the
later.
only one that can do it.
He went up north.
Yeah.
But he was like very like famous for being like
Interesting.
the white Korean guy.
Yeah, so now this Lee Yong Han dude. Next one. But I was just thinking about it as well. Maybe he just didn't want to be a Korean citizenship. have Korean citizenship because you must give up your own.
Yeah, that's the part that would be stupid
And
for me.
you know, maybe that's why until they were like join our political party.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, I'll become Korean
But,
so you can do that.
You know, maybe it could be good to give up your other citizenship for a Korean one.
Depends on where you're from.
Not if I'm
Like
getting
as an
my-
If you're-
American, it could possibly be better.
Really?
Yeah, because if you're an American and you're living in Korea, you still have to declare your taxes in America. And if you're making over a certain amount, you still have to pay taxes even though
Yeah.
you're not working or living there.
I mean, in that sense, I guess.
And the Korean passport is stronger than the American passport.
It is true.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
And the healthcare system is better here.
I mean,
It's safer.
yeah.
No. Hunter, please tell us on anything American. Go.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
I
what
was,
is America?
It's not so much about like. It's more so for me about like being able to go back if I want to.
But
Yeah,
you
but it's
can.
Or
No,
need
no.
to.
No, Hunter, in his case, like I said, his family lives here. He was born here.
It's
Oh,
kind
I'm
of
talking
situation.
about. I was just talking about like personally though.
Oh.
I'm not saying for.
but
for
we were
him.
kind of talking about the situation
I was saying
where
for me it would be stupid because like why would I ever need? Well, at some point I'm probably gonna want to go back to America. Like, it would be stupid for me to give up American
your wife
citizenship. My wife? I had no
future wife.
Oh,
Future wife.
yeah. I mean, I would like to
If
stay
she's
in
Korean,
Korea.
she probably wants to go to America.
Well, you could stay easier if
days.
you become
That's
a
true.
Korean
That's
citizen.
true. But I think I don't know. I don't know.
No, I would not if I was because I will never run for a political party. Fuck that. That
Yeah.
sounds awful.
No voting for Dog or Leo 2020,
I would vote for you.
2030.
Thank you. But like, I would never give up my citizenship for a vote. Just to be able
What
to
if we
vote.
formed our own political party called the Those Foreign Guys Party?
Jesus.
I wouldn't want to run with any of you.
Oh,
No,
no,
you're our figurehead.
I would not run with. How?
you're gonna be our president.
No,
Yeah, you're our president.
How can we even have this? If I am progressive, we've
You'll
got like a
get-
moderate over here. We've got a hard conservative over there.
I'm not. What? I'm hard conservative. Dude, think about it. Think about it.
Can
You
I
would
ask?
get-
As like a non-political person, can I ask? Is it considered moderate when I just don't give a fuck?
No.
Then no,
You're
you just
abstained.
don't give a fuck.
I,
You just-
I,
yeah.
I do think that Brandon should be our figurehead because think about it. He'd get 100% of the female vote.
True. True.
just ask Connor.
Just ask Hunter. I get the female vote even when I don't want the female vote.
I was like either Brandon or Dogger because we either have to go for the female vote or we have to use the token white guy vote. idea.
isn't it like-
But Dogger would be like a what do you call it? Like a puppet. Like he'd just be the face of the party, but Brandon would be pulling all the strings.
Isn't it like whoever doesn't want to be president like should be president?
Then it should be me.
Because like I don't know.
That's exactly what someone who wants to be president says.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna sound
Oh,
controversial.
I
or
got
whatever,
my,
but, like,
I
I've
got my
always thought,
agenda
like,
hidden.
I've always thought like someone who wants to be a politician shouldn't be a politician.
Have you watched Designated Survivor?
Yes.
Okay.
He should. Keith Sutherland should
Yeah.
be president. No, I don't know.
I felt like that's where that was going from a little bit.
No, but I don't know. Like, if you want
I know
to be a
what I'm
politician-
making. My first decree will be when I become president of Korea.
What would that be?
Legalization.
Of foreigners? Right?
No, I'm sorry.
Right?
We can have another assassination of a Korean president. If man became Korean president.
What would your first one be?
Me?
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know.
Oh, I know.
talk about-
I know. You'll make it so that South Africans can use cacao pay.
Get us off the grey list.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We
No,
have
that's an effective one. Yeah.
in Korea we have
Cheers.
maybe some Westerners will have heard of Elon Musk talking about how he wants to make this everything app. I think that's probably the closest thing you guys have probably heard about something similar to this, but basically an app that has your phone call, your texting, your payment, your baking, your social media, all of it all in one. We have something pretty close to that, which is called Kakao. And other than like, I think the only thing it's missing
Kakao's
is like
even-
social media
Kakao's
in a
even
way.
more powerful because speak to a Korean, they call it social media.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, they say SNS, so it's like
yeah.
social media.
and they include Kakao. In
I
that.
will say that it's not probably the same level of social media that people are thinking.
Yeah, so it's different to Instagram and
yeah.
Facebook.
You can still
sort
post
of
pictures
style,
that have status updates and stuff like that. And you have a profile and stuff like that. But we could call people, text people. I mean, I don't think I use iMessage or like phone number texting for anybody. I only use Kakao for texting people.
Sorry, no cacao, only line.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then, but you can do banking on it as well. So like you can link it to your bank account, and then you can basically just send money straight from your bank account to other people through this app.
For Americans, it's kind of like, I guess, Venmo or whatever.
Yeah, it's like Venmo's built into it. Yeah. So that's the point, is that it's all built into it. And so like a lot of people, when you go out, you'll be like, okay, this is how much we spent, and these are the people that were involved, and it will automatically split the bill evenly among the people and send them an individual message saying you owe Hunter 10,000 won or whatever. Unfortunately, South Africans are not allowed to use that system.
Also, don't say just like that, South Africans. There are like 13, 14, 15 countries
Oh.
on the grey or black list.
Oh, I didn't know
Including
this.
We
South
are
Africans.
just of the
The
recent-
newest added.
of the most current list. We were added to the grey list.
Grey
Because
list?
we were- yeah.
What's the
There's a
difference?
white list, which is the good. There's a black list where you are definitely bad. There's a grey where they have
Restrictions
sort
and
of
how much.
restrictions
Could you-
because they are sort of like your country's assumedly done a lot of fishy things that has gone over a certain limit. We need to investigate, or you need to prove to us that you
Yeah,
can
could you
drop this.
send them something to like...
Me, no. South Africa needs to work its way off
the
grey
whole
list.
country?
The entire
Okay.
country as
Gotcha.
itself. And so it gets updated every 4 years or something like
Oh,
that.
wow.
So it's not even like, hypothetically, if the country was like, tomorrow there's no corruption, it would still take another 2 years or so.
Yeah.
Is it
to
only
get off.
cacao or is it like other
No,
stuff?
so we got put on the grey list. Cacao is the only one that decided, fuck it, we're done.
Oh, okay.
And then Shinhan has limits of like 300,000 a day.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Transfer limits. But Manongya doesn't care.
So you can only transfer 300,000 a day?
Yeah, I can only transfer 300,000 a day unless I go into the bank.
Yeah.
In which case, at the bank, I can do whatever I want.
That's interesting to me, because why, if is it, I'm assuming it's based because of scams?
I think, yeah. It's,
So why would you sending money be the issue rather than receiving money?
Because
no,
it could have
I
been...
can loan the money. I could be part of the guy.
I see what you're
scamming
saying.
and stuff too.
I see what
yeah.
you're saying.
No, so that's sort of what I.
Have you tried TOS?
imagine.
Do you know TOS?
TOS?
TOSS.
TOS.
I heard
It's
of it,
kinda-
never tried.
It's kind of the new smooth banking, online
But
banking
yeah,
thing.
I can maybe check it out. But like, for example, I think Naver still works.
Gotcha.
But who's using Naver Pay?
Yeah,
these
who's
days?
no. But yeah, so whenever that would be the first thing for you. Make it
It's
so
a little bit
Kakao Pay
annoying though,
works?
this whole like cashless thing, because I mean, Korea I think is not as bad because you can still, you have many options, right, to do things. But in that sense, for China is really fucked. Like it's very not tourist friendly or foreign friendly in that sense.
WeChat.
Yeah, because you have to have WeChat.
Which is China's version of the everything.
It's China's version, and
That's
that
why,
one
like,
is
Elon Musk was
really
styling.
in everything.
Yeah, because I know they have even more social media like features.
Yeah,
right?
a lot more. You can even like, there's even one where it's like people nearby, and you can see other people that are nearby using that same thing.
Because
I mean, because you can like add them and like finding other people's other people to hang out with.
and WeChat has like, it's basically their Instagram, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they
They
don't
also
have
have, like,
they don't have Instagram in China.
No.
I know that, but I'm just imagining, it's like China. You got the find people near me. There's 5 billion people near you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
No, it
just a
only
fucking
shows,
map.
it
You
only
can't even
shows
see
the,
it.
it
Can't
only
see the
shows the
streets.
people who also used the find people near
Ah, so
me
you like open that
recently.
section of the app.
Okay.
Hot singles in your areas.
Yeah, pretty
vibes.
much.
Wait.
But yeah, when you go to China, you either have the Alipay, which is like just the banking kind of one, or you have to use WePay, or I think it's called WePay. And if you don't have that shit, it's really hard to get shit done.
But I know, like Alipay, like in Iceland, they have Alipay in most of the tourist shops because there's so many Chinese tourists. So like they all have Alipay.
they accept a lot of those here too. But the problem is that like they don't accept anything else in many places in China. And so, for example,
not
I
even cash?
remember I remember when I was in Shanghai recently last year, I wanted to take a ferry to cross the river. Right. So it's kind of like a public transportation thing. If you have your public transportation card, usually you can just do it. But if you don't, you used to be able to go to the little like, the little cashier place and then you'll buy your ticket and then just get the ferry. But they closed it. And now it's like just pay directly either by Alipay or the WePay. And if you don't have it, well, tough luck. You don't get to get on the ferry.
You swim.
Yeah, and there's a lot of places like that. There were some cafe shops where it's also like just we only take WeChat Pay, and it's like, bitch, I have cash right now. Just take my money. I want coffee.
Yeah, I hope
No.
that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, they sort of made a little bit of a similar change, not as big, but some of the lockers at many stations now don't have the sort of thing. You got to scan on Kakao and pay through that. So I can't use lockers at Shinchan Station.
I hate that
And it's
shit.
just like, cheers. What happened to just accepting my money directly?
Yeah, I hate that
It's
shit.
so awkward.
Like
it's frustrating.
it's supposed to make things more convenient, but it actually makes it more inconvenient.
Because
Because
they
if
don't
you
take into account the people that can't use it. They
Yeah,
just like,
like-
everyone can use it because we're Korea.
yeah, and especially like the setting up the Kakao Pay and everything, it's harder for a foreigner to set it up than it is for a Korean.
They don't have an English version. It immediately goes into the Korean version.
And there's more steps for foreigners too. So, for example, you tell a Korean person like, "Hey, help me set it up," and then they start doing it, and they're like, "I don't know
Yeah,
what to do."
what to do
Yeah.
next? Yeah.
Yeah, like these are so many other steps that we don't have. So it just makes shit a lot harder.
Yeah. Have you even set yours up yet? Because you can do it. Bryant just hasn't set it up.
Hey,
I
at
have a
least he
wallet.
set up internet banking. Nice job.
Finally.
Nice
I
job.
always had that.
Oh, okay.
But no, what I don't have is my bank attached to my Kakao wallet. So if you send me money on Kakao, I
You
can
can't
have it on my
withdraw.
wallet. Yeah, but I can't withdraw it.
Gotcha.
Speaking
so-
of wallet, I still have money in my Kakao wallet
You can send it to me.
that I
that's fine.
cannot use. I cannot touch.
You
it.
can't send it?
No, I can send a long request to Kakao and have them deposit into
Gotcha.
my bank account, but I can't touch it.
You can't use it to pay for something?
No,
Jeez.
it just sits there locked until I decide.
I had like
But it's such a-
5,000.
Is it
long.
enough that I would
it's,
say?
it's like I think just under $100. So it's just sitting there.
It's kind of like
Still
annoying.
So it's
enough
like-
that I would have.
No, I, like it's good cash, but it's like
If you needed it.
it's such
Yeah.
a mission to go through the email process. I did it once, and then when the email be back, they asked for a whole other list. I'm like, just give me
yeah.
my money. And then I was like, okay, you know, I'm tired. Start that.
I had like
Not enough right now that I'm dying.
I had
Right.
like $5, like 5,001, and I just used it when I went to the T1 base. No, not base camp. Yeah, is it base camp? Yeah, the one in Hongdae.
Yeah,
Like to play there some the PC bang. Just use it. And I don't know how anything there.
But it does kind of suck though because I use Kakao Pay for everything online.
Yeah, same.
Like I've never put my card information on
you,
anywhere.
lucky you.
So
No, I can't even use a Kakao Taxi. I can only general request on Kakao Taxi.
then you
Because
have to pay with
everything,
your card.
everything
Tap.
else needs
Oh my
to
God.
go through Kakao.
But are you ever ordering more than General Taxi?
Sometimes I want the blue. Sunday morning, I wanted a blue taxi because I waited a very long time for the general taxi at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
I would have paid for.
Pretty
I would have paid for a black taxi. Give me the most.
Those
premium-
are pretty nice.
Give me the
have
most
you taken a black taxi?
premium
No.
taxi.
Those are pretty nice.
Yeah, no, they're great. I took one by accident once.
Yeah, me too.
I had no idea I booked it until I saw the next one. I was like, where did I take a taxi from? I was like, why is this expensive? And I went back and I was like, I ordered the black taxi.
I,
Like
I,
the seats are pretty nice. They give you water and everything.
I remember when they started having the Chinese version of Uber in China. They also had those options for like the luxury car and everything. And they were fucking dope, dude. And they were not expensive. Like I remember one time I called one of them and I got a Jaguar to take me from this one place to my house, which was a not
From the convenience store to
huge
his house.
distance, but it was something of a distance, and it was like $10.
Wow.
No, yeah, it's like
It
40
was
bucks. Easy.
amazing.
Starting at 40 bucks.
And sometimes I would just call the normal one, and I'd get picked up by like a really nice new Tesla.
I think the only crazy, I think it was just like a normal taxi because I didn't call anything crazy, but it had like the guy is a kind of Uber style where like you put little lights in the taxi, it had little LEDs everywhere, so it looked like a little party taxi.
Oh yeah, some of the taxis do have like
Yeah.
they kind of pimp their ride
Yeah,
up.
I think it was in Apgujeong, so I think that's probably why it was like that. But I got it and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I like this style. But
I remember one time I was running late somewhere, so I'm like, oh shit, I need to just call a taxi, and I call a taxi, like just a regular one, right? And this like tiny little like kind of like a Spark, you know, like those Chevrolet Spark, like
Spark,
those
yeah.
really small compact ones, but it was like an electric vehicle one. And it comes and I'm like, no. But fortunately, the dude like actually took the right roads to avoid all of the traffic, and I did get there on time.
nice.
Yeah, but I was like, I was just like, I'm gonna be late. I just took out my phone and I'm like, I'm gonna play some games so I don't think about it.
Speaking of games, what are you guys doing these days?
I'm
Gamers
not
sound
playing Pal World.
gamers
I think
gamers
it's the
sound
Pal
out.
World. I'm not playing Pal World.
Just playing Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
I'm
still.
not playing anything.
Been playing some Power World, yeah. For those who don't know, it's Pokemon with guns. It's awesome. I'm loving it. I built a little house yesterday. Feels
I'm
good.
not gonna get into that.
Yeah, no thanks.
Nah, but I need to play some Call of Duty. Ranked finally came out. I got to silver, and then I haven't played it anymore. What about you guys? I know you've been playing some League of Legends.
A little bit, but yeah, I started playing Total War Rome 2 again yesterday. So I'm a little bit consumed in that. Need to take over Europe. Then I'm gonna go to North Africa.
Just,
I already
just
took
put this on the
Greece.
fucking reels. Just no context. I need to conquer Europe and then take over Africa next.
Yeah.
So then, Brandon, what games have you been up to?
Me, I am playing Get Fucked by Your Best Friends. It's his latest game, not on Steam yet. It's fucking still in alpha, but I'm not liking it.
I don't know why I keep getting grouped up in this.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I leave early. I'm a good boy. I'm doing everything
nothing.
okay.
You're not a friend anymore. You're family.
All right.
Well, I'm glad to
I thought
hear.
I was.
The motions hurt.
Ohana means family.
And family means no one gets left behind. Always got to complete that fucking line.
Exactly.
It's such a good movie.
Well, I'm glad you guys have been enjoying your life lately. But yeah, I think that kind of
Why'd
wraps
you
up our
say it so
time here.
depressingly, Jesus?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I mean, I'm enjoying my life too. I didn't mean it like in a depressing way. Yeah.
Please don't go throw yourself off a bridge or something.
Tomorrow I read white man kills himself in where'd you live? Sojong-do.
Yeah, just wanted a quick game recap, just to make sure for our gaming fans out there.
Yeah, zero.
Yeah, there's one, maybe. But yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it. Thank you guys for listening for this week, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. If you want weekly content, by the way, make sure to check out our Patreon, where our bonus episodes are being released every other week, aside from our main episodes. So if you want that weekly content from us, make sure you subscribe on Patreon. Go check it out, www.patreon.com/thosforeignguys. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like on YouTube, and also don't forget to.
Flick the bell.
And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for listening. Bye.